Hey there, fellow Factorians. Onerous here with another episode of Let's Learn Bobs and Angels. And our plan today, our to-do list is not updated. Well, last episode we got our gibberellite processing complete, and I remembered to press minimize. That's it down here. Got a nice little arrangement where we're going one belt of gibberellite into a sort of half a belt of crushed and half a belt of chunks, which is nice. It takes a lot of a whole heap of flotation cells, of course. But what we need if we want to get aluminium ore is we also need rubyte chunks. And so here I am in our very old rubyte setup, and let's just do a little bit of cleaning up while I'm here. So we have our rubyte chunks getting sorted into the different ores. And that was basically lead, aluminium, maybe gold by the looks of it, and nickel. Gold and nickel, yeah. Alright, now interestingly, yeah, we've got just 200,000 aluminium ore just sitting there waiting. So this has backed up because we've filled up with these secondary ores. And we're getting no more lead, and this is supposed to be going to our lead tin section, which is over here. There we go, and we've still actually got a lot of lead there. And yeah, that's the only train that's going in, so we're actually not using the products of this one, which is the products are, what do we got? We got our nickel plate, no, tin plate, sorry, yes, tin plate, solder, lead plate, and looks like we've got some other things here, and that's all just backed up because we're not using the materials, because basically we've just been in this holding pattern of working through stuff. But interestingly, because this is all backed up, it actually makes me feel pretty good about just jettisoning most of this and cutting things off like this. So there we have crushed rubyte, and there we've got some rubyte chunks, and we do the same over here, and that'll give us a one red belt of rubyte related things. But look, while we're here, what we might as well do, and in fact I'm going to disconnect this chunk sorting. Yeah, because we're just not using the materials, and maybe at some point we will, but for now we are going to ignore it completely. And what we'll do is we'll jump down over here, and we're just going to copy all of this. Let's copy all of that, shall we? And see what that does for us. So we can get another red belt of rubyte. Would be nice. Yeah, let's just let's pop it in here. Rotate. There's definitely no room for expanding. I guess we can expand to the side. Yep, that's right. I'm thinking about future when we want to go to crystals. Now, obviously, all these recipes need to change. And the other thing is this sulfuric waste? No, this is nitric waste. So that's still going to be exactly the same. But what we shall do is we will rearrange this somewhat. Get rid of all of that, and should have enough belts to do this. If I don't misclick. There we go. Alright, so that'll keep that going, and then we can just convert these 2 yellow belts into 1 red belt. And bring that over here. And hook it up to the input. Just like that. And then we can help out our bots get some of these other things going. Alright, that's not going to go that way. how are we going to get this crushed stone across? Well, we'll just do something like this. And jump across like that. And then there we go. That's our crushed stone there. Yes, it is. Let us try to get that in properly. Oh, autosave. There we go. And then we will hit the old upgrade planner on that section there. And that should be okay. I think that'll be fine. Back over here, we are out of clarifiers. That's a bit sad. I wonder if we've got any in the construction cargo wagon. We've got 4. That's a good start. Alright. Let's get all these guys charging up so they can help us in a minute. Alrighty, now while we're here, guys, let's change this stuff. And let's change this to crushed rubyte and crushed rubyte, and then copy that there, and then copy that up, and away. And there we go. We now have rubyte. Now here is our split off for actually taking the crushed rubyte. Yes. Now ideally we'd actually like to go the other way, but a bit of a weirdness happening with our pipe situation. So in lieu of that, let's move this whole thing down. And then we can get this going slightly differently, like that. And we'll bring our crushed out here somehow. There we go, and then we'll do something with it from there. But we also want to get chunks. Yes, we do. All right. So this will still be fine. We don't need to change any recipes here, although we'll need another one of those. We do need to power that up. And of course, the other thing we need to do is change that. Cannot mix fluids. Man, that is most unfortunate. Let us remove these pipes that have already been put in. Not those last ones, it's these output ones over here. There we go, because they have the wrong type of output. So now we should be able to paste all of those and then put these back in. With, of course, we'll need the outputs of the chunks. No, I think I liked that arrangement better. And no, okay, looks like yeah, we need to fix that up everywhere. All right, let's get rid of all of this. Get rid of all of this. Get rid of all of this one and all of that one. All right. Now all the outputs are gone, and we need to paste all our rubyte, except that I removed the wrong ones of these. There we go. Looks like our bots are just a little bit overworked. We'll help them out, won't we? Rid of this ourselves. And now we can paste all those ones in, not that one. Yep, that one's good, that one's good. Alrighty. What's up, bots? We've got plenty of flotation cells, but we have absolutely no battery. Yep, we have worked them way too hard. Alright. what we'll do is we will copy that, and yeah, we'll just paste that one down. And that should override the silliness that we have going on. No. There we go, and yeah, don't worry about the fact that the belt is going the wrong way, that's fine. Totally fine, totally fine. And over here. Alright, there we go, we are back. We've got some power now. And we can help the bots out. There we go, let's get rid of those ones. These ones are going up. This is our supply of crushed. I see why that one went further up now. Yep, cool. Alright, so out of this we are going to get chunks and we're going to get geodes. There we go, we can already see these ones are working for us. And yeah, here we go. Chunks and geodes. Let's actually... Okay. No, I think it's probably fine the way it was. Probably fine the way it was. Let's go one higher. And one higher. Cool. Alright. Pop these down. Look at these poor bots. Man, they are working hard, aren't they? So, this is our chunks. Which is delightful. Of course, this needs to change to the other. What do we got? Cyan geodes. And there we go. Alright, let's bring geodes. I guess we'll bring them down the side here, like this. And luckily we can fix our errors here. There we go, that's good. There we go, there is a belt of geodes. And what do we say, there's half a belt, half to a full belt of this good stuff as well. No, that's not going to work. Let's fix that one up right there. Like that. And that one, yep. That should be fine. Then we have geodes and chunks. Alright. We'll bring these all the way down outside because why not? Plenty of space to play with. And how are we going to bring these in? Well, I think the chunks will go this way. Jump across there. Ah, that's unfortunate. Alright. Across there. And then geodes will go do a similar thing. And in fact, if we were going to be, a little bit efficient, we should jump like that, and then like that. Beautiful. All right, we've got a lot of rubyte ore that we don't want. We've got rubyte chunks that we don't want. We've got crushed rubyte that we don't want. And let us figure out what we need to do here. Our outputs are this line. Alright, let's pop them. No, that's not what we want. Alright. We want to make sure we get an even amount. Like that. There. And you're an output. There. And you're an output, that is fine. Okay, so it looks like just a few of them missed it. That is okay, guys. Okay. I think the rest of these up here are all good. And then there was just these inputs here. which follow the same pattern luckily, so we can just copy and paste like that. And we should be operational. We are beautiful. Okay, so these geodes need to go all the way across to get crushed, which is a long way to go, I've got to say. And these guys need to go into a new station that we need to build. Alrighty. There are our geodes. You know what? I'm just going to be a little bit easy and just do that. Now, these guys are the ones that we need to get well across here. So, it's at this point that we could just rip up most of this stuff because I'm not really using it. But sneaking it in is going to be the issue. How are we going to do this? This is getting nice spaghetti going. It's delightful. Okay, so this is half a red belt. Let's not forget that. Half a red belt, and this is half a red belt. So if we connect these two up, we will get one red belt. Because surprisingly, a half plus a half is a whole. There we go. A bit of there, and then across to there, where unfortunately this one didn't quite line up. There is a red belt of chunk, not chunks. The other thing. It's the other thing. You know the one I'm talking about. Crushed. And this needs to go to wherever we're going to set up the chunks. That is not how we're going to do it, of course, because that would just not work. Maybe this one will. Maybe that one will. Let's see what we can do with these chunks. Can they jump across? Of course not. Of course not. But that's right, we can go this way. Get them down here. Whatever you are, you just need to go down one for now. And that way we won't lose whatever they are. I don't think it's important, but there we go. Okay, so we've got one lot of chunks there, another lot of chunks coming in down here, and man, it is spaghetti central. Which, look, it's got some fun times, spaghetti. Okay. How are we going to make this fun and not just plain annoying? Well, we need to do something along here, and that's not going to be it. Or is it? Yeah, that's going to be it. Alright. This can go up to there. And then you go like that. And like that. Alright. And that one will get out. But what we have to do is we do actually have to go that way and that way. And this reminds me of the not the tutorial, there's like the scenarios where you've got to get from items from point A to point B. I can't remember what they are. Just little challenges. They're quite fun. Yeah, there we go. That's it. And yeah, we'll match them up there. Alright. Chunks and crushed. Coming in. And then here is our second lot of chunks and crushed. Crushed and chunks. And we are going to bring them down to join up with these guys. There's chunks. And look at that. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. We're actually out of red belts. That is crazy, so let's get back and pick some more up. And see if we need anything else. I think we're pretty good for other stuff. We've got some junk on me that I don't need. But we have used a lot of belts in this section. So, grab some more clarifiers, why don't we? Can I take off here that we aren't really using at this point? Not a whole lot, honestly. Actually, it is assemblers. We're not using any assemblers. Filtration, flotation cells. No. I wanted a water void. Water void clarifier. That's the one I was thinking of. I don't know. Give me 10. Workbot's working hard. Got our 1,000 of them. Where are our clarifiers? We have got them on the way. It's good. Once they come here, we will run back. And still on the way. Where are you guys? Not sure where we're actually building clarifiers. I'm pretty sure they're down here. But there we go. We've got 2 already. A few more coming in. There we go. Beautiful. Let's get rid of that. And away we go back to our rubyte section. Alright. Yeah, this is pretty good. We've got a big stockpile of the other ores, so I'm not too worried about the whole using the not sorting the chunks for a while. As we sort over to single ores, which Bageless will be very happy with. He's been pestering me for quite some time, and rightfully so. Like it does avoid all this kind of crazy spaghetti. So it is definitely worth doing. All right, let's bring these across, and of course, at some point we're going to have to cross the streams in a weird way. But that is not this point. Let's just do that. It's actually quicker to do it that way. Alright. And oops. Oh, that is not going to fly. There we go. Oh, look at that. We even left space over here for some reason. But it's good. It is great. Alright, so now we get a new station. And I think we're going to go, yeah, the two train. This is actually perfect. Let's grab that whole thing. And in we go with lining it up. Yep, so there is one, and there is the other. We don't need that or that, I don't think. Actually, we do need... Oh, no, the train should be... yeah, we haven't brought these in. There we go. And then we just got to connect these up. And this will actually, even though we're adding more stations, we are actually going to reduce the number of trains, because now we're just going to have rubyte coming in, and then our crushed stone going out. Sorry, crushed stone. Got there in the end. Crushed stone, crushed rubyte, and rubyte chunks. So basically, these 4 stations will be lost. Actually, the slag as well. We're not going to be producing any slag anymore, because that was a byproduct of the where are we? Or rubyte chunks. Yes, so 6 rubyte chunks created 6 ores, but one was actually a slag, so it actually only created 5 ores. And this was something I did off camera just to check, to make sure that we're doing the right thing by actually converting over to single ores. If we have a look at the recipe that uses a single ore, here we go. We've got 4 chunks, sorry, that turn into 4 ores. So the ratio is better. Not only that, it uses the crystal catalyst, which is actually a byproduct of the chunking process. So yeah, it's actually really nice. Not sure why that is out of kilter over there, but we'll fix that up. Now we've got this set up for 4 coming in, but we're not actually using 4. That'll be fine. Right, so this is not going to be crystal dust loading, of course. This is going to be rubyte processing, just go chunk loading, and rubyte processing. Crushed loading. I feel like that's backwards. I should have. Yeah, let's put crushed first. Whoops. Crushed first, and then chunks second, just because that's how the tech goes. All right. So how are we going to get this in? Well, this one clearly needs to go a little bit further, and we'll do the two outsides for these. Okay, so I'm going to do that, I would say. And then this one needs to do a little bit of a jiggle, and then we'll have these just jump across like that. And let's make it look somewhat intentional. Alright, there we go. There we go, and these ones don't actually need... no. We are going to leave these in because we might be extending that once we get... once we get our, what am I thinking? The next level, whatever the next level is. That is just outside of range. The next level is just crystals. Crystals is the next level. There we go. All right. Yes, I can see we are going 2 into 4 into 4, and each of these are half red, but hey, whatever. It works. Let's turn alt mode on, and not only that, but we will add a train here. Train there, train there. You got any on the way? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Alright. And then a couple of these that will start to fill very slowly, just at a red belt. A red belt at a time. So there we go. That is our chunks, and we're pretty much on time. Full time, if you will. Let's release some of these guys into the network. There we go, there's 10 of them, and see if we can capture these Logibots. And we'll convert this area over here into cargo bots. Good old Baglis, he did point out that the Mark II cargo bots are actually way better. So here we go. The Mark II has a much faster speed, 8.6 compared to I think it's like 3 for the cargo ones. So yes, we will research that for sure. Do I want to go down the additional wagons? I think we're pretty happy with the smelting. The Angels logistics wagons. At some point we'll probably upgrade to Bob's higher level wagons if we make it that far. That's right. All right. So we've now got these guys pondering through. Let's see if these guys might stop. Keep going, fellas. And then we can pull them all out. I guess they'll park themselves over here. Some have parked over there. Alright, let's see if we can capture them all. There's 5. Should be another 5. Beautiful. Alright. Now the other ones will carry full stacks, which will be exactly what they need. There we go. Delivering 50, and no doubt one of the cargo bots is on the way. So there we go. We've got our rubyte ready, and we are going to, next episode, add it to the to-do list. We are going to do aluminium ingots. Oh, I've already got it in there. Whoops. There we go. Let's pump that up to the top. Aluminium ingots. So that is our next episode. And to do that, we need a few things. Got to hit the minimize. A few things that we are going to look at. Not now, of course. We're going to look at next episode, and we'll figure out what we need to put it all together. But we will be bringing in we'll create some aluminium ore, and yes, I'm aware we do have 200,000 aluminium ore here. Let's just we'll leave that for now. We might ship that in at some point, but yeah, we want an outpost that is taking in rubyte chunks, and actually maybe we'll do a separate one for each ore. It's interesting. We've got heaps of space, lots to play with. I'll think about it overnight, and we'll come back tomorrow with a new idea. Yes, actually, maybe not tomorrow. I think we might be playing some RimWorld tomorrow. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching, and if you've got any comments, I'd love to hear them. Having some great feedback. It's fantastic to get all these tips. I am trying to work through them all, so if you have left some tips in there and I've responded somewhat positively, I will get around to putting it together eventually. But I've got so much to do that there's a lot to catch up with, and otherwise, I'll catch you next time we play Factorio.